What is going on, y'all? Mama here, back with another trade review and market recap. Today is 3/4 of Tuesday. Let's recap the session. So I took 3 trades on the day. I had 2 winners and 1 break-even trade. Here's my profit on the day. I yielded about 5,300 on 2 winners and 1 break-even trade. So let's go over the session. So my pre-market plan, I said that the indices were showing relative weakness. We had almost 8 consecutive days of sell-off, and I was open to shorts and even longs today just because when we have this aggressive of a sell-off, generally we can bounce at particular levels, and I trade a level system. So if we get confirmation and acceptance above a level, I'm always open to long a long ES or NQ to capitalize on like a 2 or 3 R trade. So my game plan was NQ, if we got acceptance below this 336 level, I'm open to short it. So I wanted us to break below the level, retest, and then to get to the next level. And then on ES, I said we had 2 key levels, 5808 and 5803. I was watching for potential break and retest as well to target the levels below. We had clear targets at 5751, and on NQ we had 2150s. So let's go into the 2-minute time frame. I generally trade the 2-minute time frame at the open just because the 1 minute is kind of not enough data for me. So the 1 minute, you get 60 candles per hour, and that means like you're gonna make 60 decisions. I'd rather make max 30 decisions on a 2-minute time frame. So if we look at NQ, we had a lot of consolidation at the open. I was more interested in ES just because we had a key level right here. So if you look on the left side, we had a sell-off, and then we had a hold of this level right here. So I took a long setup just because this bar looked bullish, and then I was aiming for a high of day. So I was risking about 5 to make 11. That's a 2-hour trade, and that's exactly what I did. And then as we were getting above the opening print, this is the opening print right here, I started to trim my position, and I got fully out once we got back down the opening print. So the opening print is just like where the candle is opening at market open. And generally, if a candle is below the opening print, that means like the daily candle is going to be red. And if it gets over that, it's going to mean that the daily candle is going to be green. So generally, we want to follow the trend of the daily candle, and that's like part of my system. So first trade, I hit about 2 R's on that trade. And then let's go into the second. So I even put in the Discord, we kind of really don't want to trade this action. It's very whippy. So we took out the overnight lows. We spiked up, and then we almost made a new low. And then we kind of spiked up, and we're kind of just ranging in this. I did take a small stab at NQ shorts right here. So if we look at the 5-minute, once we got acceptance below this 336 level, the very key level, I'm looking at the bodies, and then I entered around this level, and then I started to scale out once we were making new lows. But then if I go back into the 2-minute, my remainder of my position actually got wicked out. This is like really unfortunate because it actually did make the move afterwards. So this candle was aggressively going up, and then my runners got stopped out of my position. So unfortunate break-even trade on my second trade. I'm learning from that. I need to pay more attention to the 5-minute closes because we didn't actually close above the level. We kind of just aggressively went up, and the candle in real time it just looks way different. Okay, so let me go into the last trade. So once we aggressively sold off on NQ, once we got below the level, I was potentially waiting for us to retest this level to go down further. So if we kind of did a retest and went down further, I was open for another short. But then since we got an aggressive bar up here, and then if you look on the 5-minute, we got a 5-minute close above this level. So that gives me sign that buyers are stepping in. So when buyers step in right here and we got a body close, I'm zooming into the 2-minute to find another entry. And then I took this wick setup. So it's like a 3-bar play, but I took an early entry. So I'm risking about 25 to target these highs, which is about like 3 Rs. So risking about 25 to make like 70 or 80-ish. I sold that before that, but I think I got like 60 to 65 points on it. But this was a 3-bar play. And then if you look on the left side on ES, we were holding the level. We weren't continuing lower. So we didn't continue lower. We kind of started to reclaim the level. And once we started reclaiming the level, NQ was also reclaiming the level. So it allowed me to go long even though the day was bearish. And then these moves, like the past 8 days, the volatility is pretty crazy. I'm not looking for massive moves just because like you can be up like 2 or 3 Rs and you can get stopped out of your position quickly. And I'm trying to like secure my profits and walk away from the desk. So those are the 3 trades on the day. I definitely could have managed this position, my second trade, better because we did make the move and then I could have made over 100 points on that. So I'm learning from that. I'm writing that down. I'm putting that in my journal and I'm definitely going to review it and execute better going forward. With that being said, you'll have a good one. Peace.